Welcome to Bravado Wireless broadcast of Friday Night Lights here in beautiful Hilldale, Oklahoma tonight. We're joined alongside me is Chris Rule, Curtis Branch here on the broadcast tonight. We're excited to bring you a 4A4 matchup between second-ranked POTEAU Pirates in Class 4A and the host HILLDALE Hornets, coming in not ranked so far this season, 3-2 on the season. Chris, good night for football. A little breeze coming out of the north, and it's that time of year, right?
It's definitely fall, and the 100-degree weather is gone. Thank goodness.
Yeah. I've got a vest on tonight, so breaking out the vest. So that's a good sign for me. But really excited to see this POTEAU Ball Club semifinalists last year. Playing a really good HILLDALE Ball Club who lost a tough one last week, 7-0 to Ada. And so we expect a good ball game tonight.
Most definitely, and if people don't know, Ada is one of the surprises of the year.
Yeah.
They're undefeated and going definitely a contender for the district title. And HILLDALE I think is a better ball club than a 3-2 record, especially with the loss that they've had.
Lost to a good Claremore team early in the season, and then lost a tough one last week to Ada. You see POTEAU coming in 5-0, really running on all cylinders. Everything's clicking for them. Coach Werner has won 5 straight district titles. He definitely needs to win this one tonight to really keep pace with Ada, you would think, and set up a great showdown later on in the season.
Oh, most definitely, and they've played some pretty good teams up to now. Good Metro team that's always a contender in 3A, and they've done well so far this year. With obviously 5-0 record. They're traditionally they're going to run the ball first.
Yeah.
And they're going to be a physical team. That's typical of Coach Werner. Even when he was here at HILLDALE, I mean, they were a physical team, and he loves to come in here and leave with a W.
Oh, absolutely. Former coach here, now leading the Pirates, and really they got a lot of momentum. I think they have aspirations for a state title game, have a chance maybe to win a gold ball this year. They certainly are going to be led by 2 really good running backs, Jackson Summers, who rushed for 1,400 yards last season, number 6, and then a kid we saw a couple of times in our broadcast career here at Bravado, Dax Collins, senior running back, rushed for 1,300 yards. He's really the leader of this offensive ball club for POTEAU.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to if POTEAU runs the table, them getting Wagner. I think that would just be an absolute great football game. Obviously Wagner's the cream of the crop and number 1 team in 4A. So a 1-2 matchup would just be great to watch.
Well, especially for our side of the state, right? I mean, usually you're going to have somebody from the west side of the state. Last year you had Cushing and Wagner district foes in the finals. I guess Cushing had beaten POTEAU out last year, and Wagner advanced and then won just an incredible ball game there in the state finals to avenge a 49-0 loss at Cushing earlier in the season. So really a lot up for grabs in this ball game tonight. If you're HILLDALE, you're looking behind Ada. You can't lose another one really and kind of fall out of the playoff race here. So it's a critical ball game for them. And one thing we found out, their starting quarterback, Dawson Fields, will be out tonight. Saw him in street clothes in warm-ups. They're going to be led by a freshman quarterback, number 12, Tanner Schaefer.
You're exactly right, because they're currently 4th in district. Obviously early in the year, but that's the one spot you do not want to be, because that district lines up with basically the 4th spot lines up with Wagner.
Right.
And that's the one spot you really don't want to be.
Right. So you got to find a way to win this one if you're HILLDALE, and I think certainly the playmaking ability of Schaefer. We don't know a lot about him. Freshman, good-looking kid, throws around a little bit. They're going to, I think, have to lean on the run game tonight and get some turnovers really to stay in this ball game, don't you think?
Oh, most definitely. And this early in the year, you can make some things happen in the kicking game. But you're right. You got to have some turnovers, because as a freshman quarterback, looking at POTEAU is not who you want lot to be looking at in your first game.
They're going to bring the heat tonight. They're going to bring a lot of pressure. They obviously bring the wing tee offense to the game, and so a lot of misdirection, a lot of you got to be sharp and got to be ready to go here. And so we see some of the captains for Poteau walking up to the field. You got 62.
Jonathan and Rodell's.
Number 58.
Brady Perry and Jant Summers, number 57.
Yeah. So you see the Poteau. You do not see the captains for Hilldale yet. And so we'll get ready to go to the coin toss, but before we do, we'll take a break in our pregame and hear from our sponsors, Bravado Wireless, and then come back with more pregame action.
Our mission is to serve you with honesty and integrity. That's why we offer upfront competitive pricing with no hidden fees in our plans. For $40 a month, you get unlimited talk, text, and data with nationwide coverage. No data caps and no restrictions. No matter if it's your first, second, or third line, you only pay $40 per month per line. All of that with coverage on America's best network. We're your local service provider. Come get to know us. Go bold, go Bravado.
Back here at Bravado Wireless pregame here as we're just a few minutes away from kickoff here, about 5 minutes away from kickoff with the captains for Hilldale taking the field and going to the coin toss here momentarily. Set the stage for you. We've got a cool front coming in. It's going to be in the 50s around, upper 50s around kickoff. Should get to low 50s by the end of the game. Wind is out of the north and got a little bit of a breeze tonight. So
that's a gust.
Yeah, and so a little bit of a breeze is probably fair if you're in Hutchinson, Kansas, but you're not if you're here. So we see the captains for Hilldale, number 50, Nate Jones, number 44, Chase Crowder, number 5, Ty Wilson, number 51, Mason Forehand, and number 10, Jacob Jones.
Number 5.
And also I missed one, Matt McCoy, number 54. So, yeah, I got Ty Wilson, number 5. So we'll see the coin toss here. But, you know, this game, if it's going to be played on the ground, which I think certainly favors Poteau, they will throw the ball. But I'll tell you one thing I will say about Poteau. They suit up 75-plus kids, which is so uncommon in high school football today.
But when you win the way they win and they're always competing for the state title, it's not hard to get kids out.
No, that's true. Yeah, winning makes kids want to come and play football. There's no doubt about that. So we'll see.
And Coach
Poteau
Werner's
won the toss and deferred. So it looks like they're going to defend the north end zone, kicking to the south, and Hilldale will receive the ball. Well, no, it's going the other way. Hilldale will receive from the north end zone, so Poteau will kick off into the win, have the win for the second quarter. So should be a good ball game here. You know, if you're Poteau, you want to see the two-headed monster of Collins and Summers get going and continue to have a good game. When you have two backs that rushed for a combined 2,700 yards last season, off to a great start so far this season, you know, you want to, and they're both, you know, leaders and on this ball club, and that's who you're going to go to. And so look for them to get the ball early and often with this squad.
Yeah, I mean, he's a VIPE 100 player, so you're going to get him the football.
Yeah.
And, you know, that, like we said before, Coach Warner's going to run the football.
Yeah.
And he's a traditionalist, and they'll take their shots downfield with the passing game, but they're going to win the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, absolutely. So,
or at least try to.
You know, and so for Hilldale, you got to find ways to stop that. I think you got to really run blitz quite a bit. stop the trap game and the sweep game of Poto, but you better be ready for the counter and you better be ready for the trap inside, because when you think that sweep's coming and kick it inside, it's a different animal. So.
And here comes Hilldale.
HILLDALE Hornets taking the field. Good crowd tonight. Got a few cowbells out. As old John Voight said in the old Saturday Night Live skit, we need more cowbell.
You know, both these clubs have, we were talking about numbers, both these clubs have a lot of kids, and that's good to see. You know, there's a heck of a lot more white, but,
yeah.
You know, that's good to see in Class 4A.
Yeah. Well, the HILLDALE will kick off, or receive the kickoff. Poto wearing white helmets, black and red striping, white tops, black uniform or numbers, and then black pants with red striping. And then HILLDALE in all black tonight with red numbers and red striping down the pants, and red H's on those helmets. Got the metallic red tonight. Boy, it looks good on those helmets, guys. So congrats to those guys for all uniform teams right here. So
well, that red on black, you know, it's hard to, those numbers sometimes are hard to see.
Well, you got two old guys up here in the stands, and they haven't cleaned the windows on the press box tonight, so we're going to have a tough time seeing this. This is the first in my broadcast career here at Bravado that we have two sheets of rosters here, because Poto's got so many players. So they did not. They could have put it on one page. They did not choose to do that for us. So we're
apologizing up front, right?
Yeah. We're going to do our best for you guys tonight, but hang with us. Looks like number 7, Brady Scott. I can't see the other number from here. Looks like maybe number 6, Aiden Lindquist, are deep for HILLDALE. Number 88 is Ethan McBee is kicking off for Poto. Kicks it deep down the right side, about the
There's
25.
That win.
Stood up by the win, and nice tackle after a 5-yard gain. And
kickoff return out to the 31-yard line.
Can't see the number yet. Number 10 on the return there, Jacob Jones. So HILLDALE will start on their 30-yard line. Good field position. Be on the left hash. Moving from left to right on your screen. And HILLDALE's up 20-10 early on.
I think we got a technical difficulty on the stat there.
I formation, handoff up the middle, gain of maybe 1. Gage Rowland on the carry. You'll hear his name called early and often tonight. And I think you'll see them lean to the run game early on here for the freshman quarterback. Look for Poto to be physical, downhill, aggressive defense. Got 8 in the box.
Yeah, they're playing the run, definitely.
Sweep right. Got a little room to run here, number 7.
Nice
Brady
corner.
Scott. Gains about 5. Make it 3rd and 4 here from the 36. Pretty good gain there. Good blocking off the edge.
Nice manageable 3rd down.
See if they go to the air or they try to run this.
Boy, those safeties are up.
I formation here.
Cover 1.
Motion. Scott motion. Check with me. Coach Blevins giving the signal from the sidelines. 10 on the play clock. Schaefer gets set. Hand off to the, boy, he got nowhere to go. Little trap to the tackle on number 33, Tyler Fazio.
Met him in the
Stacked him
hole.
up, boy. Well, you see with the freshman quarterback, there's not much threat to throw it deep. At least they don't feel like that early on. And so Poto just got 8 in the box, ready to just jump on this running game here. It's kind of what we expected. Early on, looks like number 3 back deep, Wyatt Gamble, to receive this. He's on his 24. 75 is going to punt it. Cash Schiller. Had a pretty good leg in warm-ups. Nice boot. It's going to land about the 30. Takes a good hop right to
Nice field.
Schiller. Runs to his left. He makes a couple guys miss. He's got a block. Cuts it back. He's across midfield. Taken down at the 36-yard line. Huge return right there. Fielded on the 27. And that gives him about a 43-yard, 42, 43-yard return right there. Or Wyatt Gamble on the return. Tackled by Brady Scott at the end. Good cutback right there. See on the replay. And boy, explosive play in the kicking game early on, Chris.
Most definitely, and you know, there seemed to be pretty good coverage there. It just he made a couple cuts, and interesting.
Quarterback keeper right there, number 15. The Wildcat look there. That was Holden Maddox, running back. Kind of an interesting formation. They had 6 on the line and 5 in the backfield.
You know, Schiller was Cash Schiller, number 75, had made a nice, beat his block and met him at the line of scrimmage, but couldn't bring him down.
See what we come out with here. Quick to the line. Number 7 in a quarterback tackler. Barking signals. A little more traditional formation here. Timeout taken by POTEAU, and we'll take a break in the action as well here early in the ball game. Bravado Wireless Friday Night Lights game of the week.
Can feel good about. At Bravado Wireless, we know this, and that's why we put you and your community first. We are owned and operated right here in Eastern Oklahoma. We live where you live. We proudly connect you to your family, friends, and business partners wherever they are. Dallas, Seattle, Taipei, Toronto, and anywhere else in the world. We are Bravado Wireless.
Welcome back to the broadcast here. Hilldale, Oklahoma tonight. Loss of 7 brings up 4th and 21.
Brings up 4th down for the Hornets.
And Schiller would be on the punt once again. With the pressure,
It's just
it's not going to stop either.
No, it's just incredible. Tyler Fazio was the first one back there, but he had friends.
Yeah, there are a lot of guys having a party back there in the backfield. So really, Hilldale, to have any chance to give Schaefer a chance, they have got to win first down. Punt into the wind goes almost nowhere. McBee, Wyatt Gamble picks it up off the bounce at the 45. He'll get game 1 on the return, but he kept it from going deeper. I like that kind of risky play there. You're up 14-0. Go make a play and save your team field position. You don't see that a lot anymore in football.
It'll be 1st and 10 Pirates from the 45-yard line.
POTEAU, two possessions, 2 touchdowns. Yet to throw a pass. And there it goes.
Little tight end dump.
And he should be gone. No, he's
Nice
caught
speed.
from behind.
9-yard line.
Adrian Conchos. It's a 45-yard gain down to the 10-yard line. See the replay here. Fake the toss sweep. Conchos wide open. And chase down from behind there, saves a touchdown, Brady Scott.
You know, that's one of those traditional tight end over the linebackers, and linebackers playing the run and opens that hole.
14 with his first carry of the night. Got nowhere to run. Good tackle there up the middle by, it's like 10.
Spencer Perry. That's one of those traditional wing T plays where you fake the give to the motion man, counter off the second motion.
Brings up 2nd down.
Oh, passed over the middle, a little late to the call there, my bad. Tekla with a pass to number 2, Pierce Ballard.
Threw it into a little traffic there. I think the wideout on the edge was better open. Yeah, number 5 out of 15
that's
out
a little
here.
dangerous pass. You see why they like to run the football.
He misread that. He had his back out in the flat.
Toss sweep here.
Collins
dances, cuts it up to about the 5.
still
Push
going.
down.
Looked like he was bottled up in the backfield and made 6 yards.
Takes it down to the 5-yard line. It'll be 4th and goal.
They'll go with this.
Yeah, why not?
Hilldale's got to have this stop.
Right hash here. 4th and goal.
Cowbells are going.
We need more cowbells. Drops back. Maddox wide open.
Wow, nice play design.
Play action, rolls away from it. Maddox, nobody goes with him, and he finds him easily in the end zone. Nice pass there by Tekla. Make it 20-0 with a point after coming.
Almost a quarterback throwback.
Yep. Yeah, great play call right there. Boy, they're passing in. They make good decisions when they make those calls. So McBee probably will come on. Yep. Right. Size it up here. It's perfect on the night so far. Snap was high and got blocked off the edge there. Number 6. Hayden Lindquist. You know, I was trying the old announcer jinx right there. It said perfect on the night, and that pretty much made it not happen.
That all started with that high snap. And,
I know, but I think it was brought on by the announcer jinx.
You know,
so see the replay of the snap here. Collins does a good job to get his hands on it, but not a chance there. Is multiple pressures up the middle and off the side. So a little sign of life there for the Hornets. Get the ball back, trailing 20-0, 9:14 and left in the second quarter. I wore my white and red tonight to support both teams. You know, oftentimes I have to think about what I'm wearing. I don't want one team to think I'm pulling for them and not the other, but got 2 black, white, and red teams here, so we're adorned appropriately tonight.
We got an update to the OSU games.
Yeah, Kansas State has come back to score to make it 10-7.
Nice game going on there.
So, see the replay of the snap here.
Be a good one tomorrow too, hopefully.
Not a chance there. Well, one of us thinks so. Multiple pressures up the middle. McBee boots that one with the wind in through the end zone to bring 1st and 10 on the 20 for the Hornets. And yeah, we'll talk about the Red River rivalry. Chris is a naysayer and I'm an optimist, and we kind of. Chris thinks it's going to be a blowout. I think he does that to protect your emotional state. Is that a correct thing? Like if you expect us to get beat, and then we get beat, then you're like, see, I told you.
Well, you know me, I always look at the line first. It's a position I played, so it's always natural to look at it. So I just think that the offensive line, OU's offensive line and Texas's defensive line, Oklahoma's just not there yet.
Yeah. Gage rolling with a great run outside
Nice
35 to 37. He's shoved out of bounds by Collins. They're going to call a flag on that one on Collins. That gives them 15 more. Big play there in the run game by Gage Rowland. Chris is a naysayer and I'm an optimist. And Chris thinks it's going to be a blowout. I think he does that to protect your emotional state. Is that a correct thing? See what the call is. Now, personal foul. Move it another 15 yards from the 36. Should be out to 49 of Poto.
Nice run there.
Just a little excess as he crossed the
pushed him out
sidelines.
of the, yep.
Gage rolling with
Little
a great
frustration
run
push.
outside 35 to 37. He's shoved out of bounds by Collins. They're going to call a flag on that one on Collins. That gives them 15 more. Big play there in the run game of Gage rolling. Boy, nowhere to run there. Just collapsing.
Well, they tried to trap, but they're just too slow.
Boy, Waylon Waddell has had a good game so far running the ball, but I'm telling you, he's been better on defense out of the middle linebacker position. Running a 4-4 here against this I formation. Personal foul.
Well, they're bringing those backers when they get into that 4-4. They're just bringing minimum 6.
Just covering every gap with it. Kind of got a 50 front here. Jet sweep to the right. Penetration off the edge and nowhere to go. 28. That's Rylan Waddell. Pressure.
They had 9 in the box in.
Right. Nowhere to run there. Just collapsing.
First read, they're coming, and that's just tough to do. Down after down.
Good game so far running
So
the ball.
3rd and 15 on the loss there. So 3rd and long, and we've said this before, that's really not where Hilldale wants to be.
It's this I formation.
They're bringing those backers when they get in minimum 6.
Handoff, rolling, gets it back towards midfield.
Handoff left side goes number 22, Gage Rowland.
Jet sweep to the right.
Tyler Fazio with the stop there, number 33.
28. That's Rylan Waddell. Pressure.
They had 9 in the box.
The outdoorsy.
Right. So 4th and 12 here.
First read, they're coming. That's just tough to do. Down after down.
Schiller back to punt. Kicking it from his 36. Boy, he got that one off. That was a low one. End over end. Down and went out of bounds about the 27-yard line where Poto will take over.
It was almost a live ball.
Yeah, I thought it might have hit his leg. Back towards midfield. I think that was 21 on the play. Aiden Saki.
27-yard line.
Little boys can't stand up.
Tyler Fazio with the stop there, number 33.
1st and 10 from the 27. 3 possessions, 3 scores for Poto. The only blemish on the night for them was the missed extra point. A little counter action. Nice run. Spencer Perry fake the sweep to Collins. Come back inside. Counter action. Pickup of 7. Brings up 2nd and 7 or 2nd and 3.
That's that wing T, a lot of deception and a lot of fake handoffs and counters. Inside trap.
Waddell gains about 5, gets it out to the 42. Bring another 1st down for Poto.
Waylon Waddle with the carry. Picks up a Pirate 1st down.
27, 3 possessions, 3 scores for Poto. Only blemish on the night for them is the missed extra point. Well, they're running all cylinders. Counter action. Nice run. About time for a pass.
Yeah, they get them sucked in and that little tight end dump.
Come back inside. Boy.
Or just a counter.
Boy, counter action with Perry. Stays in bounds, pushes down about the 35 where he's brought out of bounds.
Gaping hole on the left side.
Boy, great run right there. I mean, they got 5 backs that look like they can carry it and run for big gains. See that fake handoff to Waddell and Perry with counter action.
Well, he's not touched till he's 15 yards downfield. That was just a gaping hole.
Bring another 1st down from Poto.
Number 58 and 66.
Collins with the handoff here. Sweeps right. Met by a host of Hornets, but he just pushes. See the leg strength to drop. Initial contact was at the 28, and he pushes down to the 25, 24-yard line, where he's finally brought down. I bring up second and about 2.
Perry stays in bounds, pushes down about the 35.
Yeah, 2, 3. See the drive here after contact. Gains a good 5 or 6 yards, 6, 7 yards after contact.
Second down.
Big gains.
So 2nd and 2 here, right hash.
Perry with the counter action. He's not touched till he's 15 yards downfield.
Handoff at the middle to Perry. These guys are interchangeable too. Perry was right halfback on a sweep a couple of plays ago, lined up behind the quarterback there. Brings up another first down. Just rolling here.
Now, that's just a base play there. You just, turn and give and let your back do the work.
Initial
Moving
contact
1st and 10 from the 19-yard line.
and he pushes down to the 25, 24-yard line. Where he's finally brought down.
1st and 10.
Second and about 2.
Tekla rolls left after play action, throws to the corner, tackle in the end zone, but the ball was uncatchable. So that
6 yards.
He had
he had levels there of open.
Yeah, he had the first 2 levels were wide open, and he chose the 3rd level.
Their passing game is very safe.
Guys are interchangeable too. Perry was
Yeah,
right
yeah. I
at
mean,
halfback.
And when you can run the ball like they can, you can afford to do that. But it opens up a lot of things for you later in the season. You see why they're really one of the favorites to win Class 4A. Handoff to Maddox. Boy,
that's a
Jacob
good play there.
Jones says no, sir. Big hit up the middle there by Jones.
He read that play well.
Yeah.
Left
See the
after
replay here?
Brings up 3rd down.
tackle in the end zone, but the ball was uncatchable. So that
He
hit levels there of open.
he had the first 2 levels were wide open.
He's up 3rd and 9, one of the few 3rd and long plays here. Tekla wide open on the crossing route, finds Maddox, who's going to dance, or that's Collins, excuse me.
Touchdown.
Wide open on the crossing route, and good throw, 26-0.
And that's the play that they just missed a little bit ago in the aspect that you got that crosser there on the 2nd level.
Yeah,
That was open.
Handoff to Maddox.
2 or 3
couple-
plays, yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Jacob Jones.
Tekla's very accurate, especially off the roll. Kind of a smaller quarterback, good arm, had pretty good pace on that one.
Read that play well.
Collins takes the direct snap here, and he's going to waltz into the end zone. Make it 28-0. So with that, we'll take a break in the action. 4:18 left here. We may see a replay before we go to the break, and we will. See play action, Tekla rolls, gets set up, good footwork right there, and nobody
That's Collins.
within
Excuse me.
proximity to Collins. And so that will take a break in the action here on Friday Night Lights, Game of the Week.
26-0.
And that's the play.
Plans backed by the golden rule, treating customers like neighbors. No fine print and no bait and switch. Now that's a bold move. Bravado Wireless.
You are called to be.
Play action, Tekla rolls.
Welcome back. 28-0 here at Hilldale Field. Poto is leading the Hornets. Kurt, it's just like what we said in pregame, that Poto's going to line up and they're just going to run it straight forward, and then they're going to dink and dunk on the passing game, and they're just going to out-physical you. And that's exactly what we're seeing.
Well, they've been dominant on both sides, really all phases of the game, kicking game, offense, defense. They've been the more physical ball club. And, you know, we thought Hilldale would come and fight. They're at home. They had a great game last week against a very good Ada squad, losing 7-0. But playing with a freshman quarterback, that's your leader out there on the field, really hurt you. And I think Poteau plays a lot of pressure defense anyway, but boy, they're bringing the 4-4-3 and they're bringing everybody.
Yeah, they're just daring them.
And so, you know, Hilldale has got to execute on some play action, or they're just not going to have a chance. The jet sweeps they've taken away with the speed of the outside backers setting the edge, and so you're going to have to run game and then play action off of that and give Schaefer a little bit of time to throw it. And Rowland just runs up the middle, just nobody. And so they're playing cover 0, matched up on man on the outside. So you've got 9 effectively in the box for Poteau.
Yeah, and you've got, you know, they're running a 5-man defensive front now.
Yeah.
On that play. So they're rolling that. When they're not in the 4-4, they roll that defender on up on the line of scrimmage and just daring them. Here you can see they're in that 5-man front again. Backers are coming.
Gains a couple, but that's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Number 22, Gabe Rome with the carry. Brings up 3rd down.
Second and 7. Or 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7. Scott motions right. Twin receivers to the top of your screen. Schaefer looking to the sidelines. We're going to get a timeout with Coach Blevins. We'll take a timeout in the action here. 2:58 left on the Bravado Wireless Game of the Week.
Here you can see they're in that 5-man front again. Backers are coming.
When you come home after a long day, Bravado Wireless Home Internet has you covered in your neighborhood or on your farm. For a limited time, our unlimited home internet has been discounted to only $49 per month with the purchase of a $99 router. And get this, the first 3 months of service is on us. So what are you waiting for? Make the switch today and visit us at bravadowireless.com for more info and to find a store near you. We are Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection.
There's really only one explanation for businesses who continue to thrive for decades on end, and that's a people-first mentality. Bravado employees live within our existing coverage area just like you. Our kids go to the same schools and play in the same leagues as yours. That's why so much of who we are consists of giving back to our communities, because your community is also our...
Friday Night Lights, Game of the Week here, Bravado Wireless, and Hilldale facing a 3rd and 6 from their 24. Got a procedure penalty.
We are Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection.
Looks like a few Hilldale guys are saying it's on Poteau, but not the case. Bring up 3rd and 11.
I wanted to mention, Kurt, we're off next week. Not doing a broadcast since most teams are playing on a Thursday night. We will return in 2 weeks, and we'll be at Shakota.
Shakota Berry Hill, right?
Yep.
Good 3A3 matchup, I believe. Schaefer chunks it deep. Friday Night just off the hands of number 15, Holden Maddox. It would have been an interception. Might have been as good as a punt. I always tell this on my Friday Night Lights broadcast. This is one of my favorite coaching stories of all time. My hometown, Cleveland, we had a coach that they did not have a punting game. Chris always talks about the lost art of punting. And Cleveland was so bad at punting that the coach, if it was 3rd and 7 or longer, would send a single receiver out and would throw a go route because the quarterback had a good arm. He's a sophomore. And in the ball games that were close, like he'd throw 6, 7 interceptions. And he's like, do you think at some point they're going to quit intercepting the ball and realize we can't punt it that far? The quarterback, who ended up playing D2 football, led the state, may have set a state record, had 35 interceptions his sophomore season as Cleveland went 5-5, narrowly missed out on the playoffs. One of the great stories of all time. Coach Frazier looks at me. He said, "Can't anybody in this town kick the ball?"
Well, we just like quick kicking it on third down. So
what a great story. Coach Frazier won a couple state titles. One won at Clinton, one won at Cassia Hall, so he knew what he was doing. We got too many players on the field here.
And there's the penalty. Legal substitution.
I think at some point they're going to quit intercepting the ball and realize we can't punt it that far. the quarterback.
That'll push them back 5.
Led the state, may have set a state record. One of the few miscues of the night for Poteau. His sophomore season, as Cleveland went 5-5, narrowly missed out on the playoffs.
Remains first down.
One of the great stories of all time. Coach Frazier looks at Poteau sprints to the line. Collins motions left. Tekla back to pass, looking deep. He's got room to run, folks.
And he had a go route open, but
yeah, he's going to gain about 10 or 11 there. Nice smart play though. Double coverage, down deep, and we're going to pick up the easy yardage there. Picks up about 12 on the carry. Taking shots with the wind, I like that. Good block there by 17 off the edge.
Speaking of your alma mater, they're playing McLean tonight. McLean's having a pretty good year.
Yeah.
At 4-1, soon to be 5-1.
Yeah, 18-0 at Cleveland tonight. Hey, Cleveland's won 2 games this year, and last week, your hometown, Kingfisher and Cleveland, won on the same night. And I'm telling you, we should have gone to the casino.
First one of the year for both of them. Probably the game of the week in 4A, and that's Cushing and Wagner. That's 15-7 right now. Wagner is leading Cushing's in the second.
Yeah, rematch of the state championship last year. Wagner 5-0-1.
Ada is leading Medill 21-7.
Medill was a 48-0 loser last week to these Poteau Pirates. That's 4A4 action as well.
Another good game that's going on, and that's these teams are rivals. If you're not from the western part of the state, you really don't probably know that, but Weatherford and Clinton are going at it, and the Red Tornadoes are beating the Eagles 14-0.
One of the great nicknames of all time, the Red Tornadoes.
I've played on that field. That's not a fun place to play.
No, boy, I'm telling you what, when the wind's coming off the north and you got I-40 to the south, it's not a comfortable place.
And then Tuttle, number 3 in 4A, is beating Blanchard, number 4, 6-0 in the second.
3rd and 3, Waddell up the middle, gashes them for about 6 or 7. Easy first down to the 15. Move the chains again. Poteau is rolling.
So some good games in 4A that are going on.
4A4 action as well.
Another good game that's going on. These teams are Carl Albert is destroying Southeast.
Tekla rolls right, got receiver open. Boy, just misses him on the out route. One of the great nicknames of all time, the Red Tornadoes.
Claremore, number 5 in 5A, who beat this Hilldale team pretty good, is beating Pryor 20-16 in the second. And then Tuttle, number 3 in 4A, is beating McAllister, who we had last week, is leading Coeta 14-7.
Waddell up the middle, gashes him for about 6 or 7. A hitch route outside to 21, dances down the sidelines, gets to the first down. If he didn't step out, I think he's going to get the first. Looks like they're going to give it to him. He's right at the 5. It's number 21. That's Aiden Saki.
Carl Albert is destroying.
And they're going to give him first and goal. Just inside the 5.
Guthrie is leading Bishop McGinnis in a battle of the top 10 in 5A, 7-0. Claremore.
Stillwater, OSU leads 10-7 late first, driving close to the deep in Kansas State territory. Here's that odd formation, that 5-man front, direct snap here. Rolls right, it's kind of a wildcat. Number 15, Maddox, dances into the end zone, make it 35 or 34-0. Point after to come.
In 6A2, pretty good matchup. Number 2, Choctaw. Number 4, Deer Creek. And Deer Creek the Antlers are leading the Yellow Jackets 10-0.
Yeah, Booker T leading 21-10 at Tahlequah.
Yeah. Just inside the and Muskogee, the class of 6A2, is destroying U.S. Grant 42-0.
Yeah, the Ruffers having a good season. And with that point after, give the Pirates a 35-0 lead. We'll stay here.
Minute 2 left in the second.
Minute 2 left till halftime. Oklahoma State driving again.
Bixby is up on Enid 45-0 in the second. Plainsmen are not having a good night. Jinx has beat number 4 ranked Norman North 42-14. So Jinx trying to get their season on track at 3-3.
McBee set to kick it for the Pirates. Wind blows it off again. We'll stay here.
Minute 2 left in the second. Minute 2 left. The team we saw earlier this year, Seminole, is beating Muldrow 24-6 in 3A. And a team we'll see next week, Shakota, is playing number 2 ranked Lincoln Christian. And in the second period, it's 34-13 Lincoln Christian.
Yeah, I kind of thought that might be happening. I passed a couple of Lincoln Christian buses on the way down here tonight from Tulsa. McBee set to kick it here. Good boot. Good to have a kicker. Kicks that one through the end zone. No return on the play. 1st and 10 for the Hornets from their 20.
My alma mater, Kingfisher, is leading Manfred 17-0 on their way for their second win.
So, yeah, Kingfisher and rolling. Maybe they can have a non-playoff playoff with the Tigers from Cleveland. We can sponsor that.
We sure could.
It has to be played at Cleveland. Maybe Neutrophil of Manfred. Schaefer, back pass, hands off to Rowland. Dances, trying to look for some room. Gets it, maybe one.
Up the middle, number 20, Christopher Gonzalez.
Good to have a kicker. Kicks that one through the end zone, no return on the play. 1st and 10.
Picks up 2, will be 2nd down and 8 for the Hornets.
My alma mater, Kingfisher, is leading Manfred 17-0 on their way for their second.
Yeah, Kingfisher and Rowland. Maybe they can have a non-playoff playoff with the Tigers from Cleveland. Hand off to Rowland. He's just got nowhere to go. We can sponsor that.
We sure could.
It has to be played at Cleveland.
Team we saw earlier is Eufaula, 41-0 over Wilburton. I think their nickname's the Diggers, isn't it?
Wilburton Diggers?
I think so.
If it is, we need to call a ball game.
That's like a Toka, the something Dragons or whatever it is.
Yeah. So with the halftime coming to a close, we're going to take a break in the action as the POTEAU Pirates, ranked 2nd in Class 4A, head to halftime with a commanding 35-0 lead. With that, we'll be back with more second half action in about 20 minutes here on Bravado Wireless Game of the Week. Hand off to Roland.
When you come home after a long day, Bravado Wireless Home Internet has you covered in your neighborhood or on your farm. For a limited time, our unlimited home internet has been discounted to only $49 per month with the purchase of a $99 router. And get this, the first 3 months of service is on us. So what are you waiting for? Make the switch today and visit us at bravadowireless.com for more info and to find a store near you. We are Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection.
Whether you're driving through town or taking the scenic route, Bravado Wireless has a plan for your journey. For a limited time, you can get a Samsung device on us. So wherever your journey may lead, Bravado Wireless has you covered. Visit us at bravadowireless.com to find stores near you. We are Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection.
Big wireless companies keep getting bigger and bigger, but their coverage where you live is still small. At Bravado Wireless, we provide the best unlimited talk, text, and data for only $40 a month, right here in Eastern Oklahoma. You deserve to connect fast to your family, friends, and colleagues, wherever they are, with no interruptions and no excuses. Don't buy into big. Go bold. Go Bravado. Visit bravadowireless.com or visit one of our stores, where we make it easy to join our family. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
You are called to be bold, to connect in your home, to your community, and to the world. From your land, we are Bravado Wireless. We are your high-speed internet provider based right here in Eastern Oklahoma. With the latest technology, we offer coverage in more underserved areas than ever, with 4G LTE speeds and no installation needed. We're faster and more reliable than the competition, and at $59.99 a month, we're more affordable too. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
Planning a weekend.
Quality mobile phone service in Oklahoma is a necessity, not a preference. Bravado Wireless provides nationwide cell phone coverage for a fraction of the price of national carriers. That's why we've been able to service Oklahomans for almost 100 years and counting. Visit bravadowireless.com to find your local store and make the switch today.
If you haven't heard, we're moving to 5G and shutting down our 3G network. But don't worry, this is a good thing. What you can expect out of this conversion: less dropped calls, crystal clear calls, faster data, and voice and data simultaneously. Unfortunately, some older phones will need to be upgraded to a newer device capable of an eSIM. Contact your local Bravado Wireless store to find out if your device needs to be upgraded or not. And make sure you're following Bravado Wireless on social to stay in the know of our conversion dates. We are Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection.
That's why we've been able to service Oklahomans for almost 100 years and counting. Visit bravadowireless.com to find your local store and make the switch today.
If you haven't heard, we're moving to 5G and shutting down our 3G network. But don't worry, this is a good thing. What you can expect out of this conversion: less dropped calls, crystal clear calls, faster data, and voice simultaneously. Unfortunately, some older phones.
Stop by your local Bravado Wireless store to discover our current plans and promotions.
Well, dude, I didn't see anything.
We're Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection.
Oh, okay. Hi, honey. Okay. You guys nice and warm? That's a speaker, so when you can hear the announcer. Yeah. All three of them are mad. I come up there and like,
I can't wait, dude. I'm pumped. Hey, if they don't want to go your time. Keep going, huh? You said it was up.
Jacob, go.
What, honey? Oh, I'm her grand uncle. You want this spot on, sweetie pie? You want to drink it like that? I want you can drink it like your friend, see?
Sissy Daddy's gonna get it and bring it up here, okay?
That's slow. He should be back in a minute. No, that's what he told me.
I am. I'm the hype man. I don't want to play, but I'll watch you play. Yeah. Yeah, yeah!
Yeah.
Well, it was like playing Nintendo back in the day. I'd get too excited, like, woo!
Trying to make Mario jump.
Hilldale High School proudly presents for your halftime enjoyment the Hilldale Crimson Vanguard. The Vanguard is under the leadership of Tad Clark and Lacey Cloud. Color guard coordinators Angel Clark. Percussion coordinators Jeffrey Jones. Drum majors Noel Luther. Guard captains Kaylin Allen and Aubrey Moore. Last Saturday, the Crimson Vanguard traveled to Ulaga to participate in the Stallion Battalion Invitational Contest. In finals competition, they finished 6th overall while competing against other 4 and 5A bands. The percussion section, along with our color guard, finished 3rd overall. Congratulations, Crimson Vanguard, on your outstanding day. Tomorrow, the Crimson Vanguard travels to Elgin, Oklahoma to compete in the Elgin Owls Southwest Showdown. Good luck. Tonight, the Crimson Vanguard invites you to sit back and relax as we enjoy through time and transport you to a far-off land of magic and mystery through color, landscapes, and the sounds of Arabia. Drum major, is your band ready? And now, the one, the only, that band from Hornetland, the HILLDALE Crimson Vanguard.
Not according to phonics. I can't say anything. My kid's name is Cass, but
You don't have a flower. Hey, you gonna drink this hot chocolate or what? Huh?
remember Nana's I'm a fair weather mom normally. They can come in, it's nice out. Basketball players.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is why I play indoor.
Oh God, was that the margarita?
Huh? I got you a sucker. Relax.
She watched you walk all the way up those stairs. Like, where is my stuff?
silly, Dad.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Hilldale Crimson Vanguard. Sponsors for the Crimson Vanguard tonight include Whitaker Warehousing and Smoke Logistics. Thank you for your support of the Hilldale Crimson Vanguard.
Back to Hilldale versus Poteau. We're ending halftime here, and Poteau up 35-0. Kurt, what does Hilldale need to do to slowly get back into this game?
Boy, that's
That's
a tall challenge with the number 2 ranked team in Class 4A. I think let's try to, you got a game within a game. Let's try to get better. I think if you're a coach, you want to try to improve on some things that you did in the first half. Give a quarterback some confidence. Don't know how long Dawson Fields will be out, but you want to probably give him you want to give Schaefer a chance to make some plays and improve his confidence level. So I think that's a second half goal that you could have. Certainly you want to be able to try to win turnover battle, get some semblance of a passing game going. And I think you want to probably stay injury-free. I think those are 3 pretty good goals for the second half here if you're Hilldale.
And on Poteau, what's your objective? What's your goal for your second half?
I think probably play some other kids. I mean, you brought 75 kids over, so get them in the ball game. They've had a good half. They run the ball well. Maybe get some backup, some playing time here. Keep your starters not necessarily fresh, but injury-free. You don't want somebody to get rolled up on in a 35-0 game in the second half, and so give some of your second unit guys a chance to play and have some success in the second half. And so I think those would be goals for both teams in this ball game. You still got a lot to play for, both squads. Hilldale's still in the hunt for playoffs, even though this loss is going to put them 1-2 in the districts. They've got winnable games the rest of the way out, and so you got to get better, and you got to keep that in front of you, and you can't let the disappointment of the first half, cause you to make mental mistakes and reduce your chances down the road.
Yeah, I agree, and both teams have a short turnaround this week. They play next Thursday night, basically with the schools on quote-unquote fall break or teachers meetings or whatever you want to call it. But be that as it may, you've got a quick turnaround. And keeping your players fresh, especially for the middle of the year, because unlike college ball, they don't have bye weeks.
Right.
And keeping them fresh and staying injury-free is a huge concern. It's something you definitely want to strive for.
Yeah, so we'll see Hilldale kick off, defend the north end zone, start the second half. So Poteau will get the football first. Just a halftime update. Oklahoma State leads 20-7 at halftime. They ended the first half with a pick 6 after kicking a field goal with less than a minute left in the first half. And then got a pick 6 to end the half 20-7. And so big upset brewing over in Stillwater for the Cowboys and their blackout night. And so just an update for you on that one. We'll keep you posted throughout the second half. Reminder, next week we will be off because of the fall break and most teams playing on Thursday night. And then we'll resume action in 2 weeks with the ball game between Shikoto and Berry. And so excited to bring you that broadcast. Should be a good ball game. 2 playoff-bound teams fighting for second in that district behind number 1 ranked Lincoln Christian. So should be a good one here. And Schiller starts kicking, and tell you what, we're perfect on the night with the balls blown off the tee here.
Little Lucy going.
Yeah.
I want to give a shout out to the Hilldale band. That was and Poteau band. Both of those were nice performances.
Yeah, Collins takes second half kickoff, gets out to the 21 where he is met by Jacob Jones, number 10. Big time tackle there by the senior.
We've called his name quite a bit tonight.
Yeah, he's been active on both sides of the football. Fighting for second. 5'10", 185-pound senior. Poteau will take over at the 22, 1st and 10, right hash. It's like they've got Tech let the quarterback in. Hope we're saying his name right. Counter action goes nowhere. Good defense there by the Hilldale. Good start to the second half.
I think it was Schiller on the tackle there, number 75.
Takes second half kickoff, gets out to. We need some lights in here, Chris. Jacob Jones, number 10. Most of the time, people think. Most people think we are in the dark. We truly are tonight. 2nd and 10, handoff there. Perry out to the 27, maybe close to the 30s. He fights for second effort. Going to bring up 3rd and 2.
All those running backs for Poteau have been tough runners.
Yeah, Spencer Perry's probably the biggest of the backs, number 14 there. Waddell's good back as well.
6'1", 200 pounds. That's a load.
Counter action goes nowhere. Good defense there by
3rd and 2.
Hilldale.
Tekla sprints to the line of scrimmage.
Hand
Handoff to Perry once again.
Counter action.
I don't think he made it.
Just fighting for a second effort, and I think he's going to fall forward there and get it. Most of the time, people think.
See where they mark it. It's close.
No.
Number 14, Spencer Perry with the carry.
We truly are tonight.
He got a good spot there.
Yeah, they're going to move the chains, I believe. Perry out to the 27, maybe close to the 30s. He fights for second effort. To bring out 3rd and 2.
All those running backs are
Clock ticking. Yep.
Tough runners.
Yeah, Spencer Perry's probably the biggest of the backs.
Poto didn't throw it much into the wind, which they're going into the wind this quarter. Perry getting most of the carries here so far.
Haven't seen Collins. They've got him over on the sideline.
Yeah.
That's just not anything wrong with him. It's just a score.
Yeah.
See where they mark it. It's close. He got a good spot there.
Yeah, they're going to move the chains, I believe. Yep.
Hand out to Waddell up the middle. Not much room there. Brought down by 45. Hunter Frazier.
Fullback guy picks up 2, tackling on play number 44, Chase Crowder.
So pick up of 2, brings up 3rd and 6.
That's just not anything wrong with him. It's just a score.
Yeah.
And we got a procedure penalty here. Push him back.
And
offsides. Make it 3rd and 1.
Penalty flag is against the defense. It'll be 3rd and short.
So make 3rd and 1 from the 41.
You definitely don't want to give them free yards when you have, you know.
So pick up a
clock ticking here.
3rd and 6.
Have procedure penalty, give him back.
I don't think they flagged that, did they?
Yep.
Yep, they sure did.
Yeah, I think the snap was late, or left side of the line was early. Bring back the 3rd and 6.
Remains 3rd down.
Offsides. Make it 3rd and 1.
I want to remind you, Bravado Wireless is our sponsor, and we want to remind you to visit your local Bravado Wireless store for all your wireless needs. And you're in hunting season, you can get game cameras, and new iPhone 15 is coming out shortly. You see Gamble take the handoff, sweep right, picks up about 9, get the first down. Move the chains again. Chris, when's iPhone 15 hit the stores?
Should hit in November.
November, right before Black Friday. So be ready to go to your store. And I remind people of this every broadcast. You don't see the big 3, AT&T, T-Mobile, Verizon, sponsoring local broadcast and doing things in the community. And Bravado does much more than football. Do basketball games, do livestock events, do Christmas parades, all kinds of events within their coverage area, and support the community like none other. And so just want to remind you to support them and go visit the store. Got great coverage. My coverage plan works great with them. I travel all over and super coverage with them. And so I'd encourage you to do the same if you have a chance to change and make a change for the good and go to Bravado Wireless.
If you're, you may have saw the ad earlier or the promo that we're involved with the McAllister Boys and Girls Club, and they're having their casino night tomorrow night. So if you're not doing anything, come out and support the McAllister Boys and Girls Club, and you can get tickets at the door. And,
where's that event? McAllister Boys and Girls Club, obviously in McAllister.
Yeah, it's down on. It's at the Boys and Girls Club facility.
You can Google that, Rod. The Alcord Center.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
so we'll my coverage plan works great with them. I travel all over and super coverage with them. And so I encourage you to do the same if you
So
have a chance. Somebody try to give me car keys. There. Second and 3, carry for 2 there.
We're sponsoring a cruise and a striper fishing trip. And
is the cruise part of the striper fishing trip? Or are they one of the
No, they're two different things.
Where's the cruise to?
Cancun or wherever you want to go.
Cayman Islands. We can go Cancun and the Cayman Islands.
You could. Yeah, it's
just cruise on over. Just hop on the boat and keep going.
And Boys and Girls Club facility. It's a good charity event, and you can get.
Is it black tie or just black?
Oh no, it's
black
casual.
jeans.
It's casual.
Black jeans affair.
Yeah. And
handoff up the middle. Room to run. Perry gashing him down to the 25. Pick up another first down.
You can go to the Bravado Wireless Facebook page for more details.
So 1st and 10 here. We'll show you that promo here in a few moments after this drive. But McAllister Boys and Girls Club. Got something free to do. Go tomorrow night.
And that's just some of the events that we do throughout the year. We're doing another promo in October, and you need to subscribe to the Facebook page. And you can win some tickets to some of the Halloween haunted houses in the state. Free tickets.
You got a couple of good ones around here, right? The Castle.
The Castle in Muskogee, and then there's one in Coweta as well.
They come over to my house, it might be haunted. I'm telling you what.
You got too many kids for that.
You got too many dogs. Have 4 dogs in the house right now, driving me nuts.
So be sure to go to the Facebook Bravado Wireless Facebook page and register and subscribe, and you'll get notices of the promos and some of the fun things that we do and some of the giveaways that we do locally.
Gotcha. 2nd and 6 here. Inside handoff to Perry. Got room to run. He could go all the way down the sidelines and into the end zone to make it 41-0.
Just a methodical drive. Just what the other drives have been, just straightforward, nothing fancy, just turn and hand the ball off.
3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions on that series. 41-0. Perry gets in the end zone, and point after try coming here by McBee.
Now I think your goal for both teams is just to get your subs in, and since it's a short week, stay rested and hope no injuries.
Can we say the same for the broadcast group?
Yeah.
We don't have subs. And boy, there's a line driver that got through there. So with 5:28 left in the 3rd, 42-0. And POTEAU rolling here on the Bravado Wireless Game of the Week. You see the replay there. There's good blocking on the 2nd level, and Perry with good running, getting outside and getting the end zone. So
we'll show the promo for the McAllister Boys and Girls Club tomorrow.
3 for 3 on 3rd down
during the break here.
On that series. Yeah, I think 41-0. Perry gets in the end zone, and point after try coming here by McBee.
Yeah, I think your goal for both teams is just to get your subs in, and since it's a short week, stay rested and no injuries.
Can we say the same for the broadcast group?
Yeah.
We don't have subs. Welcome back. You saw the promo there from the McAllister Boys and Girls Club Casino night tomorrow at the Al Horton Event Center. And so I want to encourage you, if you're in the area tomorrow night, and come out and support a good cause and have a chance to win a striper trip on Texoma, or
it's on Texoma, yeah,
or a cruise to the Cayman Islands.
And among other prizes, that's just what we've donated.
Does everyone know that it's going to be in attendance tomorrow night at your birthday?
I think I was the only one that knew that.
Well, I think everyone watching knows it now. So, wishing you an early happy birthday.
Thank you,
and
Kurt.
Hope it's a good one. And excited to broadcast with you tonight. And we've been friends for a long time. And hopefully we've got a few more years left in us.
Yeah, and you know, as you get to our age, you realize that it's faith, friends, and family that are important.
Yeah.
And appreciate that.
Yeah. I forgot to bring you a big. Holly sent me a Big Chief tablet to give to you for your birthday, and I left it in my office. I was supposed to put it in the bag with what I brought you. So
she keeps asking about that.
Yeah. Hilldale takes over, 1st and 10. They're 27. Schaefer in the gun this time. Handoff to Rowland. First time we've seen him go to the gun here. First possession in the second half. Just an update on the OSU game over in Stillwater. Blackout night there. The Cowboys leading 23-7. They were a 12-point underdog early in the week. They're rolling tonight. And they may stay with black uniforms the rest of the year, even on the road, with the way they're playing tonight. Give Coach Gundy an off week, and he'll figure out a way.
He was under a lot of pressure, and this big, if they can take this to the house, this is a good win for them.
Rowland tries to bounce it left, just nowhere to run. Boy, I'm telling you what, Forrest had a night. Darian Brooks off the left end. He has been in the backfield more than the running backs from Hilldale.
And this is what we said we didn't really want to see, and that's someone with an injury. So we'll take it to break and come back with in a short while with the score 42-0.
What is Bravado TV? Bravado TV is where you can watch local sporting events, rodeos, races, and so much more for free. Why do we have Bravado TV? Well, we believe in the power of connection, which means keeping you connected to your community even when you can't be there in person. To watch Bravado TV, go to bravadotv.com and start watching.
At Bravado Wireless, we don't believe in wasting your time or ours. Our mission is to serve you with honesty and integrity. That's why we offer upfront competitive pricing with no hidden fees in our plans. For $40 a month, you get unlimited talk, text, and data with nationwide coverage. No data caps and no restrictions. No matter if it's your first, second, or third line, you only pay $40 per month per line. All of that with coverage on America's best network. We're your local service provider. Come get to know us. Go bold. Go Bravado.
Welcome back to Bravado Wireless Friday Night Lights Game of the Week. We're here in Hilldale's the Hornets trail 42-0 to the second-ranked POTEAU Pirates. And of the broadcast this year, I would say this most complete ball game, the most complete team that we have seen so far this season. The Pirates look every bit as good as they were built to be for us.
And we've seen some good teams this year.
Absolutely. Shakota's a really good ball club we've seen. Watch a really good Beggs team lose to a pretty good Burr-Joyce team.
Yep.
Boy, Collins comes flying off the edge. That's going to be a pick six.
Wow. What a play.
Boy, that's the damage of putting a freshman quarterback in there. And, I mean, Collins comes flying out of nowhere off the left edge, forces an early throw, and not enough mustard on that one. And
Aiden Saki takes it to the house. Number 21.
Yeah.
5'10",
high stepping like Dion going into the end zone there. Coach Prime.
The senior he was waiting on that all night.
Yeah. So that makes it 49-0 or 48-0. We got the point after try. They're going to call a excessive celebration penalty, I think. Enforce it on the kickoff, but it won't be on the try, point after try.
I wanted to give a shout out to my crew this year and video crew, and we got a lot of new faces this year. We started out, first game was kind of like Keystone Cops. Everyone was learning new things, and we're kind of settling in finally, and
done a great job tonight. The broadcast crew and the production team back in the truck, making us look good, mostly by not showing us on TV. So appreciate that. No close-ups tonight. It's too dark in here. See the replay. Collins just disruptive right there. And then pick 6 there by 21. Little high step action. I think they're going to get him for that. See if they mark it off. There definitely was a flag in the end zone.
I don't know if we can swing some of the cameras around and get some pictures of the camera guys out there. They braving the elements.
Got a few with hoodies on, looking for some warmth. They can see a lot better than we can. Want to give a shout out to Brent Ben, who's watching us from Colorado Springs.
You can see they're a little chilly.
And he's helped us with a couple of broadcasts in past few weeks, and may come back here if we will allow him. I think we might. And but helped us out with the Seminole game, and then the game, Dell City McAllister game we saw last week. And that'd be a good matchup, would be of the teams we've seen, Dell City versus this Poteau squad.
That'd be a good matchup, really would.
Really, I mean, very different styles, a lot of speed for Dell City, good athletes at all levels of their defense. This running game and the ruggedness and the tempo, the pace that and precision that Poteau plays with is really
there's Bella.
Be a challenge to anybody.
Wave at us, Bella.
Bella's like, I'm freezing.
I want some coffee.
Yeah. McBee with a deep one side. Fair catch taken at the 41. Hilldale take over. Good field possession. Best of the night. Well, no, they have one at the 49. So
she's having a good time.
1 yard line, it'll be 1st and 10 Hornets.
How many people are on our broadcast team? 10 or 12?
16.
16. I only see 10 or 12. I guess I don't count us.
You know, we run 5 cameras and a couple statics, and then we've got 5.
We got the camera we won't turn on ourselves in here. So.
And then we've got 5 that you know, people in the production truck.
Snap over the head. Schaefer falls on him. That's going to be a huge loss down to the 27. Now it's kind of getting away from him. You want to play clean football, even though you're trailing 49-0. You want to play clean football right here. Get this game over with. And snapping it over his head. I don't think LeBron would have got that one. So 2nd and 23. Long ways to go.
You know,
clock ticking.
The group definitely takes pride in this production, and you got to hand it to them. They work their tails off, and you know, they start at 8 a.m. in the morning running cables and getting set up so that everyone can enjoy a nice broadcast. And they do a good job.
Came off up the middle, met in the backfield by number 2, Pierce Ballard. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 25. Got to get to the 49 of Poteau. Pretty good math by me. Jet sweep right. Got a little room to run here. Oh, he may get it. Forced out of bounds at the 45.
Oh,
late hit, and they're going to call it.
Yeah, that was definitely a late hit.
Pierce Ballard with a tackle out of bounds and going to move the chains with the penalty.
Nice run around the end. He had got the edge. And,
they hadn't run that since the first quarter. Now they have played off of it. They haven't run that jet sweep since first quarter, and they had a good gain on it the first time they did. Speed at Poteau has really done a good job setting the edge, but you got some second teamers in here now.
Yeah, you get some guys some playing time, and those are the plays that they'll learn from.
Yeah.
You know, because they'll definitely the defensive end will definitely, his name will be called tomorrow in film room.
Yeah. We're down to maybe the last play here, the 3rd. I guess we're going to start the clock here.
Yeah, they're running.
See if Hilldale will snap it. Might snap it with the wind and throw it deep. And I'm not sure they're going to get this off. 6 seconds, they're going to get the snap off. Hand off to Rowland. He's got a little run on the left, and then he cuts back late. Should have kept it going and bounced it outside. Nice gain nonetheless. They can pick up 7 on the play, maybe 8.
Yeah, he should have hit the boundary with that. And
got one guy to beat there, bends it back and finds 2 pursuing linebackers. So at the end of 3 on the Bravado Wireless Game of the Week, second-ranked Poteau leads in dominating fashion 49-0 over Hilldale. Welcome back to the Bravado Wireless Friday Night Lights Game of the Week. Start of the 4th quarter here. Host Hilldale Hornets. Driving here, 2nd and 2. And they're at Poteau 30. Handoff to Rowland. Fumble on the play. Recovered by Poteau.
Tough evening.
62 on the recovery there. Looks like Jonathan
Radalis. You know, Hilldale gets some favorable momentum, and
it'll be 1st and 10 Pirates. You just 34-yard line.
Have another turnover.
Yeah. Update on Stillwater, the game in Stillwater. Oklahoma State leading 23-7, and got a field goal here. Start the 2nd half, and held Kansas State on downs. Poteau, 2nd team quarterback in. Handoff to number 18. Boy, he's got room to run, folks.
He may go.
Got some speed, too. Caleb Andrews down inside the 20 to the 10. Taken down at the 9-yard line. Wow.
18, Caleb Andrews with the carry.
56-yard gain right there. Great run by the 2nd team.
Nice cutback at about the 30-yard line.
Number 12 in a quarterback, Caston Fox, 5'10", 165-pound freshman.
That's the same play that Collins scored on. That just was not touched.
Handoff there, number 26 off the edge. Javier Ortiz.
Still on his feet.
Pushed out about the
3.
Good officiating there. Running the clock, even though he was tackled out of bounds. The referee's doing a good job managing this game. I think this is an important thing that you don't see. You don't give referees a lot of credit. They get a lot of criticism, but good job keeping the clock running there. Even though we've got 2nd unit guys in here, trying to keep the clock running, shorten the game, keep injuries down to a minimum.
When your referees aren't noticed, that's when they've called a good game.
Yeah. Sweet right plunges into the end zone. Good blocking with the 2nd unit. I can't see the number. It's number 26. Javier Ortiz. Yeah. That makes the score 55-0.
Well, they've just got a ton of depth, don't they?
Well, you got 77 guys on the bench. Yeah. you got a ton of depth. Which, you hear Venables talk about competitive depth. And when you guys are pretty secure in their system, because in their position, because they don't have a lot of competition, it makes practices tougher. And you want competitive practices, and I'm sure they get it there at Hilldale. We saw them warming up, and they were running 2 sets of offense, going through their plays, scripting their plays prior to the start of kickoff, and they had a line across the field to hide what they were doing from the Hilldale squad. So definitely impressive. We've seen a lot of good ball clubs. We covered a lot of top 5 teams pretty much every game this year. And boy, Poteau, I think, can play with a lot of people, and especially the running game, shorten the clock, the way they play defense, really aggressive. Not ever really seen them challenge. We've called them 3 or 4 times, and not ever really seen them challenge through the air because it puts so much pressure on the quarterback play with loading the box and playing a lot of cover 3 over the top. Which is something I think you might see from the Sooners
now
tomorrow morning.
Who does Poteau have next week?
Poteau plays Broken Bow next week, and Hilldale will have Sallisaw.
Broken Bow on 2-1. Usually they're pretty good. They're kind of having a down year this year.
Second team kicker, Colin Adams, replacing McBee. His leg must be tired.
And they're doing a running clock, which is good.
Oh, ball bounces down. Oh no! Roland fumbles. Now he's trying to run out of the end zone. He is tackled for a safety.
Wow. It just can't get any worse.
Boy, tough break right there. Just lose your composure, lose a little concentration right there. Let a ball bounce. Live ball, tries to dive on it. We saw the same play in the Iowa State game last week where Trace Ford tried to dive on a blocked punt and threw it out of the end zone. Roland was able to retrieve it, but was just sworn by Pirates and results in a safety.
You just want some things to build on. And, you had a nice little drive and, you hit it with a fumble, but, I don't know if you could have much worse happen in the game.
Yeah. I don't know what's happened. They
punted that?
They should have punted it. I guess they called
number 22, Gage Rowland.
They called it a touchback. I don't know how that's a touchback. But clock ticks, 5 minutes to go. And
the far referee called a safety.
It was a safety. It was received inbounds in the field of play and recovered it back, and then he retreated to the end zone where he was tackled because he fumbled. I mean, you can't kick the ball out into the end zone from the field of play and it'd be a touchback. The same thing as, I mean, if you suggested that he threw it into the back of the end zone.
It's not like the 2 points.
I mean, they're inconsequential, obviously.
But
I'm not sure that Hilldale wouldn't want to punt it away. But nice carry up the middle there. Fumbles again.
Tough.
Number 20, Chris Gonzalez with the carry.
Yeah, number 20, Chris Gonzalez on the carry, freshman.
Second down for the Hornets.
5'9", $180. Well, I pay a lot of money to be 5'9" and $180, Chris. I'm that plus some silver.
Some quarters?
Yeah. I can wash a load of clothes. Schaefer getting good experience here. Hopefully in with some positive play. I really wasn't.
He did not want that ball at all. And I don't blame him.
Jackson Clark thinking twice about that. I don't know if he's hurt. I mean, he's kind of running like he's gimped up, like he's got a bad ankle or something, but I don't think I'd give him the ball in that situation.
I think he was like, I'm not, no.
So Oklahoma State now leading 26-7 in dominating fashion over the Wildcats. Yeah, I think he's banged up. Clock 3 minutes, 30 seconds ticking. New kicker in play. Nobody back for Poto. Ball's punted off the side of his foot. Going to be down at the 20. So, lost start of punting.
Yeah.
Documentary by Chris Rule and Bravado Wireless.
So you're not going down tomorrow?
Not going to the ball game. I'm telling you, I miss Fletcher's corny dogs. I promise you that. Give me some cotton candy and Fletcher's corny dog, and win or lose, I'll be deep fried Twinkie.
And a Snickers.
What's your favorite fair food of all time?
Well, it's obviously the turkey leg.
The turkey leg. I'll tell you what, you can use it as a weapon if you need to get out, fight your way out of the Texas State Fair. So
that's the way it's still.
I'm telling you, I've used it as a weapon. Held off a Longhorn fan. So 2:30 to go, and look forward to that ball game tomorrow. 11 o'clock kickoff. College Game Day will be there. Baker Mayfield is the guest picker tomorrow. I wonder who he's going to pick.
Yeah, that's a hard one to choose.
I'm sure that'll be a pretty interesting segment with him on tomorrow morning. So wake up and watch that. It'll be a good day for football. I think a couple of good games in the afternoon.
Well, the A&M game is
A&M Alabama in the afternoon will be a good one coming on at 2:30. So, and then a great one here for Oklahoma State fans tonight in Stillwater, 26-7, just dominating over Kansas State. And
LSU Missouri is going to be a good game too.
Now Howard, the ballyhooed quarterback for Kansas State, is 9 for 16 for 65 yards. Not had a good night. Inside handoff, a little bit of room to run. Fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, and he does. Looks like number 40 there.
So what's your favorite fair food?
Oh, it's Fletcher's corny dogs all day long. Yeah, they got a couple of different flavors, but I'm just going the staple. Put a little mustard on it, call it good. I think that's the way to go. If you never had them, boy, I mean, you can do a lot of, you can go to a lot of different foods, but that's the one to go to, and it's got the longest.
Well, as long as you got tickets.
Yeah.
That's the biggest problem about the State Fair of Texas.
We need to go out and find a way to be a ticket scalper at the Texas State Fair.
Well, I'm talking about beer tickets, not game tickets.
No, that's what I'm talking about too. Nice run down the left side. Pushed out of bounds at the 10. Good carry on the play there. Number 22, Jake Perry. No relation to Tyler. Kansas State driving here. Inside the Oklahoma State 30. Down 3 scores. 3 big scores. Goes to substitutes coming in here. Minute left on the clock. New quarterback in play, number 13, Houston Scoops.
I always like the car show that goes on at that State Fair.
Oh, yeah, great one. I've seen a lot of highlights this week. And they're going to take a knee, as they call it, procedure penalty. And that should about do it. Probably have one more play. And once again, I want to thank you for tuning in tonight, watching second-rate POTEAU Pirates do what they do and do it well. And I wish both these teams best of luck in the rest of the season. And, you know, Hilldale will regroup. Coach Blevins is a heck of a coach and had a great season last year and just battling some injuries right now. But they got a great chance to make the playoffs. And so
we'll see them later in the year again at the
Battle for the Rock. Game we've done. That'll be back here. Was at Fort Gibson last year. Be here this year.
It's back in Fort Gibson again.
Oh, really?
I believe so.
District realignment causing them something. But that should be it. And so with that, we're going to say goodnight here from Bravado Wireless as the teams go to shake hands with 20 seconds on the clock. And we'll say goodnight and best of luck to both these teams and both coaching staffs the rest of the way. And happy birthday, Chris.
Well, thank you all. And again, next week we're off. And
Another good one, Kurt, and good luck to both these teams.
Yep. So good night, God bless, and we'll see you from Bravado Wireless here on Friday Night Lights.
We'd like to thank everyone for coming out tonight. Please be safe on your drive home. And remember, take it or take it.
This broadcast is a copyright of Bravado Wireless. This game and broadcast should not be reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed without the express written consent of Bravado Wireless and its management.